Hi, welcome back. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand the significance of local development environment. To create a beautiful and fully functional website, a web developer has to typically write thousands of lines of code. But simply just writing the code does not assure that the website is ready to use by the users. There are multiple phases that a code has to undergo. Only then a website is ready to be used by the users. We first need to test the website on our own computer to ensure that there are no bugs or errors and all the functions and features of the website are working smoothly. Once we have tested the website on our own machine thoroughly and are satisfied that everything is in order, then we put this to the host computer. That is, we make the website public for everyone to access and use. Our own computer, in other terms, is also referred to as local. We will be using this term frequently throughout the training, so make sure that you understand and remember this term. And similarly, the host computer is generally referred to as server. In the previous topic, we saw that the host computers have special software installed called as a web server, which helps host websites. Now, how do we host the website on our own computer and how can we test the code locally? Does this mean we can have web servers on our computer because only then we would be able to open a website locally and test it for bugs? Well, the answer is yes. But our computer does not have the web server pre-installed. We need to download and install it. So, to test the website locally, what we web developers do is that we create a local development environment on our systems. This means that we install a web server locally on our computer. And once we create a local development environment on our computer, it will behave both as a client and as a server. Let us understand how server-client communication occurs in such cases where both the client and the server are the same system. To understand this, let's look at the browser, that is, the client, and the web server independently, which are both installed locally. So what happens here is that our browser sends an HTTP request to the web server running on our computer requesting a web page. The web server then fetches the web page from the code that we have written and sends it to the browser as a response. The browser then renders the response and displays the requested web page in a manner that can be understood and used by the users. Now, based on the response, we can see if our web page is displaying information as intended or if it is throwing any error. Using this approach, we can test all the web pages of our website locally. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we will see how to set up a local environment on our own computer.